Troy, coming back at you another video. It's been so long, I feel like, since I've made a video. It feels weird, almost feels like awkward, just because if you haven't done it in a long time, of course it feels weird and unnatural. So it's been, I don't freaking know how long since I started recording or tried to record a video. But it's funny enough, I have recorded videos and have edited videos and didn't press post, just because it's just been in my head about it, I guess. Not that I did a whole trip to Denver. I'll probably end up uploading it probably after this one. But I went to Denver with some of my homies and my girl, and we went and we had such a fun time, and I vlogged the whole thing and edited it, and it was super fun. But for some reason I just didn't post it. Like I said, for some reason with my videos, I've been a little bit more, or a lot more in my head about it. I don't know really why or what that came to. I can't really target a source for why I would be thinking that, just because I have been filming for literally years, and I've almost always had a YouTube channel. So I don't know why now it's not my shit's on private or anything, so I don't know why now I'm oh no, what if I upload, which it doesn't really matter. So I don't know why I was hesitant. But anyways, so I'll probably end up uploading that after this one, I think. But yeah, I basically, it's just not going to be anything too crazy, more just a life update, if anything, really. So I'm just to kind of fill in the viewers to what the hell's going on with me and what I'm really up to. I'm now 25 years old, so I'm pushing 30, bro. I'm kind of old. I'm cooked. I'm basically cooked. But no, I say, bro's pushing 30 now. Bro, old. 25. They say that your frontal cortex, I think is what it's called. Yeah, the frontal cortex is fully developed. I definitely not that. As soon as I hit 25, I feel I've completed it. But I do feel now, where my headspace is now, it's pretty dang clear, and I feel I have a pretty good understanding of my own psyche and my own actions and thoughts, and I feel I have a pretty good understanding of it and how my brain works personally. So I feel over time, just naturally you become more and more comfortable with yourself and know more and more your own tendencies and how to kind of correct those things. But it is very interesting, just in general, looking back on this YouTube channel and my own growth, because the whole point of me making the channel and you making these videos to begin with was just a video diary for myself. It's not to become famous. Clearly I'm not doing anything exciting, but that's not really the main motivation or point. The point is really just to document myself growing up, my thoughts and beliefs and things that changing over time, and then having it documented. Also being public, of course you hold yourself more accountable to things too. So if you say certain things, you can always look back on it and you have other people seeing what you said as well, for more of accountability kind of sake. But it is cool though, because a lot of people do I'm just yapping about stuff that's going on with my life. Of course I'm not the only person ever that has gone through similar stuff as other people. So with that being said, but anyway, what's basically been going on is I'm honestly just been sticking my head down in the sand and just grinding. I just been working so much. That's my main thing. Of course, I'm not in school anymore, so for me, work is my absolute biggest priority, and that's mostly everything that I do and what my life is surrounded by, just because I want to get ahead, and I feel I naturally put a lot of pressure on myself to perform. And if you don't know, I think I mentioned it in maybe a previous video, but my job, what I do currently, I'm in sales, so the whole job is performance, of course. So not only am I putting pressure on myself and the goals that I have set in my head mentally, but I also have a performance-based job. So if I'm not turned on and if I'm not in the zone and locked in, then I don't make any money. So I said, I don't have hourly. I work on pure commission, so it's not no one else is in charge of my money besides me. So I take that very seriously, of course, because I care about my lifestyle and my future. So I put that ahead of literally everything else, because I think that's the most important thing. So I try to be pretty educated. I'm in a pretty good position in my current job. I sell cars, but with my dealership and yada, I do pretty good. So I've been there for over 2 years now and worked kind of my way up in terms of sales positions. So I'm in a pretty favorable one now currently. Also have a beautiful relationship. Like I said, that's been going on for almost 2 years now, which is kind of crazy. So it's my longest relationship, my longest time. I'm in a big body job. That's a big boy job, but in a main real career path. like I said, got a girl that I've been with for like over 2 years if you count like us knowing each other, but actual dating almost 2, which is kind of crazy. In terms of stuff I just came from Denver. I didn't vlog it. Funny enough, I was talking about not this Denver vlog, but the last Denver vlog. It doesn't make sense. I was there in March, then I just went to Denver like a couple of days ago at this point. My girlfriend's sister got married, and that was super, super cool. And she was, of course, the maid of honor, so that was super exciting to watch. And I've never been to like a young person wedding either. Seeing that, like, of course, like being up and close for a wedding, and of course seeing behind the scenes with her being the maid of honor, it was absolutely beautiful. Like I said, they're in a really, really nice church. It was awesome. And like I can only really recall a few times in my life where I've ever cried or like teared up due to like just joy, not like, some like tragic event or something, or like, me and my feelings, but actually like watching, father daughter like walk down the aisle, like that shit hit me though. I'm not gonna lie, like it was actually so beautiful. And like I felt like when I was watching the wedding, like I feel like I got it. Like it's not like I didn't understand relationships before, because I've been in like a couple now, and been in like a long-term relationship, like more than one. So like obviously I know like what a relationship does and like what the benefits are and things like that. But I guess like when I see it in like and just talking to a lot of different adults, a lot of older people and their perspective on marriage and things like that. It's not like I wasn't ever planning on getting married, because I was, but I feel like I have like a whole new understanding and appreciation for love, and appreciate of just the art of the relationship. And like, of course, it's one thing to always say like I love you to your partner, but then also displaying it for everybody. And I always thought that like weddings are like it has to be one of the single best events that can ever go on in your entire life, in my opinion, because you have like say love being spread. Of course, that's always awesome. And then you also have everybody that you do love around you to celebrate it as well. There's not many events other than a fucking funeral or a wedding, or like I don't even know what else like that I can think of, like Christmas, like not really, but because everybody spends it with their own families. But other than like a funeral or a wedding, like I don't know any circumstances, or like you just have some really huge party that everybody conjoins into one event to celebrate one thing. Like that's pretty rare, because everybody's in their own phases of their life. Just like of course you have your own family events going on, so it's kind of hard, or you just get kind of stuck in life. And people live in different states. Like of course people are flying in, like we flew in from Portland, like I said, people flew in from like Germany, like state, like just a bunch of different states. Like it's crazy like when everybody comes to celebrate one thing, and I feel like that makes it ultimately more special when that's the case, just because people coming together for like one beautiful experience. I feel like you can't really beat that. And like say displaying your love in front of everybody, and having people support it, like that's, you really can't beat that. And I think I know I have a whole different understanding of love and appreciation for it, and it's absolutely awesome. I'm ready for my time. Oh, one more thing about weddings I just didn't mention. In another 2 weeks, I have to go to another wedding. My best friend, shout out Michael, somebody watches these videos, of course, but he's getting married. My best friend, like say from childhood, so I'm super, super excited, and I'm a best man, so like that's absolute hype. So like say watching my girlfriend be maid of honor like a couple days ago, and in 2 weeks I have to be a best man, like in my best friend's wedding. Like I couldn't have asked for like literally anything else. Like this is the most awesome experience, and I'm about to do it all over again. And he's like, you pray this is like once in a lifetime things that go on. So like especially being a best man, being involved in a wedding, like I'm absolutely hyped, like being a part of the party, because I spectated, of course, for like my girl's sister's wedding. I'm not like involved like that, but no, it's awesome being a part of it, and I'm super, super excited. I'm gonna talk to him, but I'm planning on vlogging it if he allows it to, obviously for what I can, because I'll be busy, like obviously with the best man stuff. But like if I could film some like behind the scenes, like us getting ready and doing stuff, like I feel like that'd be really cool. And then like of course there's a wedding photographer, so I'm not like taking really pictures, but I feel like a behind the scenes video kind of thing, or a little vlog perspective from a best man. I feel like that's kind of sick. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think it gives me another excuse to pick up this damn camera. But nothing really else crazy to really share. Just wanted to update, regarding my life and what is really going on and why I haven't been uploading. But yeah, more and more content coming hopefully soon. Like, so the Denver vlog is literally already uploaded, but I just didn't press publish. Like, it's actually like loaded and everything. Like, I can take 2 seconds right now on my phone and make it public, but I feel like I want to make this video first. One last thing I feel like I want to say, if this is like I said, a lot of things are going really well in my current life. I do want to say, like, I honestly think everything that's going on currently is a full attribution to me leaving. Like, honestly, leaving from, if you don't know this already, I am from Chicago, went to school in St. Louis. As soon as I graduated school in St. Louis, I moved all the way across the country to Portland, Oregon, not knowing I had no friends here, no family, I had no connections here at all, and everything that I have here and every single thing that I described all happened post living here. Like I said, I met my beautiful girlfriend here. I met my, I had my, say, amazing job that I had here that I did not have lined up, in a way better position than I would have ever been staying in that same city. Nothing to do like wrong with Chicago or St. Louis. Like I said, I have great friends there, family there. Like I said, it's nothing to do with the city. It's just in terms of growth. Like, if you're ever in, or if you're currently in a standstill in your current life and you feel like, man, I need a caveat or some motivation to get things going, I promise you, if anybody can do it, and I did it, then you can do it too. Just because I had no like special authorization, like I had no special powers, like I had no connections. Like, I straight up just like picked a place on the map. It's like, yo, I'm gonna move there because, I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? You don't like it. Like, you don't like it, then you just move. Like, just go somewhere else afterwards. You know, it's not really that deep. I feel like people overthink a lot of things in their life to the point where you're kind of at a stalemate. Like, so you think so hard into one particular event, that you end up almost like blocking your blessings or closing that door because you hesitated so long to enter it. So, like I said, for somebody like myself that is, like I said, just graduated school and picked a random place on the map and just moved kind of with like on a whim, and I kind of figured like, okay, if it doesn't work, then I'll just go somewhere else, or maybe I'll go back home. But I end up staying here, and I've been here for over 3 years now, or almost 3 years. I can't keep track, but I think almost 3 years coming this February, I think. But yeah, it's like, fuck, dude. Like, if you ever feel like you're, say, not in a good position currently in whatever aspect that may be, maybe pick a different city. It's so hard. Like, if someone lives in their hometown, and you still live in your home city, like exactly where you're from, I highly suggest getting out of it. Like, only positive things can happen from you leaving your hometown. Like, your mental state changes so much from just seeing different things. Like, me not having any friends or family when I first moved here, I was forced. Like, I'm a social person. Everybody, like, I'm friendly. Like I said, I think I'm pretty funny. But it's one of those things where, like, if I don't know you, or like you just put me into like a scenario like I am now, like I'm just at the park, people are staring at me, like I'm not really good in those scenarios. Like, I'm not the person that's gonna approach you at the bar. I'm not really that person that's gonna like initiate a conversation to a complete stranger. But when I first started living here, I had to do that. Like, besides work as an adult, you can't really, not can't, but it's way harder to make friends. In school, you like most likely knew them growing up, and even if you didn't, you met people in college. It's like a class project. You're hanging out with people at the library, and you just naturally spend more time with them, and it's easy to become friends, and you're just forced to work together. But I felt that kind of similar pressure and almost forced to make it work when I moved here. It was kind of like, just me, and I have to make it happen. I have to make friends. I have to make connections, and no one else is going to do it for me. So I think it's kind of insane. I feel like now, since I'm settled, and like, they have friends here, have a job, have a girl, like have a support system here, I feel like personally I don't like really think about like how insane it was initially, and like how like it's like alone I was, and like nervous and all those things, because now it's worked out. So I just say that as a testament for people wanting to try new things, and I'd say it's 100% worth it. And if you don't know what to do with your life, move, go somewhere else, try something different, try a new job, try sales, maybe. But I don't know, just try something else. Just because like if it's not working, like no one's saying that you have to do the same thing over and over and over if it's clearly not working out. But even though it's scary, it's different, it's whatever, just do it. I mean, your life is only so short, so you might as well just try it. I mean, maybe it sucks, maybe it doesn't. You don't know until you try it. So that's all I really wanted to say. I just want to say thank you if you guys are watching. If you got anything out of it, let me know. The fucking big ass chipmunk looking at me. But anyway, I love you guys. I love filming. Sorry I haven't had to do it recently, or haven't or too in my head to upload, I guess, because I have done it recently, or not so recently, but anyway, you get the point. But all I want to say is thank you for watching, and hope you guys have a good one. Peace.